Welcome back, people. Long time no talk to. It is my busy season, so I posted a comment up on the channel saying that videos would be sporadic, and I believe this is the first one of the summer. It's been at least over a month, right? Okay, so what I want to talk about today is Battlefield. Those of you that know me, I play Battlefield for the win. I prefer Conquest over the other game modes, but I play to win. I want the W. I don't care about my stats, especially my KD, but I want to win. I want the W. So I feel like I have contributed to the team if I finish in the top 10, which I would like to say I normally do. And it all depends. If I'm working on like flying, of course I'm not going to finish in the top 10. I'll be lucky if I get above 30 if I'm practicing my flying. But I don't practice my flying if the game is close. And that's what I want to address today, is when does PTO become PTFO? Alright, and I've got a couple of scenarios. Like this game, for example, when you're losing. From the get-go, you are losing the match. Okay, you want the W, you need to start playing the objectives. You can't be off somewhere else doing something. You need to play the objectives. You need to be aggressive. So when you're losing from the get-go, okay, when you're losing the lead, I cannot tell you how frustrating it is and how often this has happened, where we will have as much as a 200-point lead, guys. As much as a 200-point lead, and the rest of the bluebellies give up. They stop taking objectives. And I don't know if the players who play the objectives switch to the other side, or, I don't know what the reason is. I really don't care. But when you have that kind of a lead and you lose the match, I'm telling you guys, it probably happens, it seems like it happens once a night when I'm playing. And I just don't understand that. Why would you give up such a lead? It just frustrates the heck out of me. The other reason to go from PTO to PTFO is in a close fight. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Continue to be aggressive, because if you continue to be aggressive, more times than not, the other team will wear out. They'll get tired. And that will give you the advantage, but you just got to stick it out. You just got to be more aggressive longer than the other team. Now, how does my squad fare, or what do we do in those situations? Well, in a map that has 5 objectives, we pick 3 of them. And our intent is, if our squad working together can maintain 3 objectives, preferably the 3 objectives that are relatively close together. And of course it depends on which map, on which objectives those would be, and which side you spawn in on. But you want to start on your spawn, your gimme, and then pick 2 others. But if your squad works just those 3 objectives, especially if you have a small lead, you can, it seems more generally than not, you will win. Because the other bluebellies on your team will pick up that 4th one, or help out in some way. Granted, you can't talk to these guys, but if they'll help out in some way that you guys will end up with the W. But that is the best way that I have found to catch up, and to well, no, it doesn't work very good trying to catch up. That strategy, you've got to take 4 of the 5, if not all 5, and if your other team is not being as aggressive as your squad, that's going to be a little tough. But let me back up and maybe clarify the capturing 3 objectives. If the other team is hell-bent on keeping your gimme spawn, let them have it. Pick 3 others. But what I don't like about that is your team is now fighting on 2 fronts. If you've got any of the other 3 without your gimme objective, and that's the one closest to your spawn, for those of you that don't know, you're fighting on 2 fronts, and I hate that kind of battle. Yes, I've been in them. Yes, we've won, but it just makes life a little more difficult than it needs to be. So I try to start at the gimme, and then the next 2 anyway, that's just my preference. But I wanted to clarify that the capturing of the 3 objectives is more important than one of them being your gimme objective. Okay, what else do I have for you guys? The updates that have been happening in Battlefield 1 have not changed my favorite weapons any. My go-tos are still the MP18 Trench, the 1903 Sniper, and the, I'm going to butcher this name, the Benet Merce light machine gun, the one with the clip that comes out the side of it. We affectionately, right or wrong, call it the Jean Benet. That's a local story here from where I live. So anyway, night map is good. I'm not used to it. Getting my butt kicked on it quite a bit. Haven't developed a strategy that works for me yet on the night map. Still toggling between the vanilla maps and the DLC stuff. Overall, guys, I'm enjoying the game. So that is what I have for you today. I'd like to thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, people, to play hard. Life is just too damn short not to. We went from PTO to PTFO, and we come out with a win. Alright, you guys, you all take care, and hopefully I'll talk to you within a month. Thank you very much for your patience, and stick around. There'll be more to come. Bye all.